the screen. Okay, we shall. Share. I hope my screen is visible to all. Yes, please. So where is this? Yeah, I think so. You guys can see this diagram. So this is your collection interface. Okay. So in this particular collection interface, so who is the parent of all? Who is the parent of all? Your collection is the parent of all interfaces in collection interface. Okay. So here we have three sub interfaces. Three sub interfaces for collection interface. One is a set interface, one is a list interface, and one is a queue interface. Okay. So basically, I'll be explaining regarding array list interface. Okay. So array list class. Okay. So array list class I'll be explaining, and for your hash set, sorted set, reset, linked list. So for those things, I'll be just explaining you how to add elements into that particular objects. Is that fine? So in a detailed way, I'll be explaining you guys regarding array list. So other than this, we also have something called as map interface. That is a quite separate interface. But here we'll be we'll be discussing about collection interface. Okay. So I think so. I have already explained arrays for you guys. How to create an array, how to add element in an array, how to access the elements of an array. I think we have discussed those, right? It is explained for you guys, right? Arrays. Yeah, arrays has been explained for you. For example, if I am creating an array, okay, for example, if I am creating an array of size of particular size, I'll say the size of your array is 5. Okay. Can I add sixth element into the array? Adding of sixth element into the array, is it possible? Adding of sixth element into the array. So it is not possible. Why? Because once you create the array, the size of your array gets fixed over there. So with the help of new keyword, if you are creating the array, the size of your array gets fixed over there. And if you want to change something, if you want to find something, if you want to delete a member from the array, it is quite a very complex thing. And the second most thing is array is a homogeneous collection of data. What is an array? Array is a homogeneous collection of data. So for that purpose, having all these backgrounds, we have something called as array list. What do we have? We have something called as array list. It implements the data structure of arrays, but array list is a dynamic in nature. Array list is a dynamic in nature. So you can add element however you need. You can delete element, you can search element easily, you can modify the elements easily. Okay. So array list is quite easy and flexible to use compared to arrays. Okay. So let us see how to create an object of array list. And I say L1. So array list. So I'll not specify any type. So I'll say list1 is equals to new array list. Okay. So in this way, you will be creating your array list object. Okay. So array list, you have few methods. Okay. You have few methods. Where are the methods? You have something called as isEmpty method. You have size method, which gives you size. IsEmpty method checks whether your empty is correct or not. Contains method will accept a object type of reference. Contains method will accept a object type of reference. So if the particular object is present in that collection or in that array list, it gives you true or false values. So if you want to find the index of a particular object of index of particular element which has been already added into the array list, you go with index of, last index of. Basically, you have two array. I needed, where are those? Get method, get last, set. So whenever you are calling set, your array list gets converted to a set. Okay, we'll discuss this, but this is important. We have add method. Okay, this adds a specific element into your thing. So you have add element, you have remove. For removing, you have, see, whatever the function you are doing, I want to remove something, I have remove method. I have to add something, I have add method. So based on the work you're doing, you have the members into this. So basically, and in your array list, your toString equals and hash code method is already overridden. So that is why if I say, if I, oh sorry, here what I will do, array list, list is equal to new array list. Okay. So here, if I am using the reference, okay, if I'm using the reference, here I will say list. And if I execute, see here, you get a empty array list. You get a empty array list. Okay. So if I want to add something, I have to call add element. So I'll add 10 over. I am adding 10 in this. So see, 10 got added into your array list. So it is as simple as that to add elements into this. So, but 10, 10. So what is the data type of 10, guys? What is the data type of 10? In which data type 10 is being added here? In which data type your 10 is added? Yeah, your 10 has been added in the format of 10's data type is int. So this int will be converted to integer. From primitive data type to wrapper class, what happens? Your boxing happens. Internal boxing happens, and this integer gets converted to object type. Okay, in this format, in this particular format, your elements get added into your list. So let us add some more elements of different data types. Let me say 669.23. So I'm adding the double value. See here, double also gets added here. I say list dot add. I will add a character over here. I'm adding a character over here. See here, character also gets added. So list dot add. So let us add a string over here. I'm adding Java. See here, are we able to add heterogeneous data typed elements into the list? Are we able to add elements into your array list? So this is not fixed in length. Your size is not fixed. So based on how many elements you add, the size gets increased dynamically. Okay. For example, if you want to know the size, so as I had already sourced, I have to call size method. So this displays how many elements are there present in the list. Understood? Understood how to use a size method? Any doubt in add method? Any doubt in add method? Do you have any questions in add method? So let me show you one more example. I will say L2. Okay. So here array list. This is a very lengthy name. I will say L1 is equals to new array list. Okay. So I have created a list here. So I'll say L1 dot add. I'll say 10. I'll say L1 dot add 20. I'll say L1 dot add 30. Okay. So I have created one single array list. So let me create array list L2 is equals to new array list. Okay. So I'll say L2 dot add. So I'll say red. L2 dot add black. L2 dot add blue. Okay. So this, how many lists do I have? How many collections do we have here? How many collections do we have here in this particular program? I have two collections. One is list L1 and list L2. Okay. So here, what I will do, I'll create a separate array list. I'll create a separate array list L3. Okay. L3 is equals to new array list. Okay. Before this, what I will do, I'll say L1 here. I'll say L2 here. So if I execute, I'll get two separate collections. Okay, I'll get two separate collections. So here I will say L3 dot, I will say add all. I don't want this L3 dot add all L1. Okay. So here let me pass L3. So if you observe, see here, all the L1 elements are added into L3. All the L1 elements are added into L3. So if I want to add L2, L2 dot L2 dot add all, L3 dot add all L2. So whenever you say add all, whatever the elements are there from one collection completely gets added to your recipient collection. Understood? Difference between add and add all. Difference between your add and add all method. So basically, whenever you say add, that particular element gets added, single element gets added into your collection. Whenever if you want to add a complete collection into another collection, you will use add all method. So any doubt in between add and add all method? Add and add all method. Okay. Shall we see one more example for add all method? Shall we see one more example for add all method? A similar kind of example. Okay. So I will say basket. Okay. My class name is basket. Huh. Huh. So here, observe here, I'll say array list, fruits is equals to new array list, new array list. So here, suggest me some fruit names, 2 to 3 fruit names, guys. Fruits dot add. Suggest me some 2 to 3 names first. Mango, kiwi. Okay. Thanks. So mango, grapes, and banana. Okay. 3 vegetable names. 3 vegetable names. So I have one collection. Array list is tomato, cabbage, carrot. Okay, fine. I got. Okay. Thanks. I got the. I took control. Thanks, control. Yeah. So which is dot add. So let's go with tomato, potato, lady's finger. Tomato. So veggies dot add potato. Veggies dot add ladies finger. Okay, ladies finger. Okay. So now if I want to add both of them, I will create a basket. Okay. So basket dot, I will say add all fruits. Basket dot add all veggies. So now if I print basket, if I print basket, see here, all the things which were added, is it present? Both fruits and vegetables are present inside the basket. Understood? Understood? How to use add method and add all method. Any doubt in this? Any doubt with add and add all? You can do the same, okay? You can do the same. So I have used the basket here, okay? If you want, what you can do, you can go with one collection with bikes, one collection with car, and you can create a garage collection for both, or you can go with showroom collection for both bikes and cars. You can go with collection of students, you can go with collection of teachers, and you can add students and teachers into a college. So will you guys try out an example like these? Three examples, okay? But remember, I want you to create this type of three collections, okay? Okay. Shall I explain the next concept? If you guys are clear with this? Okay, great. Okay, great. So I'll take book as my thing. I'll say string name of the book. I'll say string author. So author. Okay, so I have two attributes. I have two attributes. So I will go with source. Let's go with constructor. Deselect all. Generate source constructor source. I need a toString. So this is done. So what is the sample class we have? What is the sample class we have here? I have a book class. Inside the book class, I have some. So I have two attributes, name and author, where I have overloaded the constructor, and I have a toString method which is overridden. Okay. So here I will say me4. Okay. So here array list library is equals to new array list. Okay. So I want to add books here into your library. I want to add books to the library. So what I can do, library dot add, I can say new book. So first name is Harry Potter. Author is Rowling. So Rowling. Suggest me some books. Suggest me some books. Which you guys know. Suggest me some 2 books, 2 to 3 books, where I can add into the collection. Don't you guys read books? One of the states. Bhagat, inspired by Chetan Bhagat. Library dot add. Sorry, new book. We have added a collection into this. So if I say library, see here, see here, every book has been added here. See, all the books are added into your library. Okay, you can add single member, you can add multiple members into a array list, and you also can add elements into the array list. Sorry, you can add objects to the array list. Understood? So you can add heterogeneous elements like this. You can add multiple elements one into another like these both, and you can also add objects like this. Understood? Any doubt in this example? Any kind of doubt in this example? Okay, shall I go to the next example if you guys are fine? Okay. Where ma? New? In this part, huh? Are you asking in this part? New book and with the arguments? Is your doubt in this line? And yeah, when obviously I'm adding object of the book into the collection. I'm adding object of the book into the collection. So whenever you want to create an object, new is compulsory. New is compulsory. The main thing here is I'm not assigning it to some other reference. I'm directly adding the object into the list. Okay. So here, yeah. Here, I'll say list. Suggest me 3 to 4 flowers, guys. Suggest me 3 to 4 flowers. Okay, I have added uh, 3 flowers into the collection. Okay, so I'll say scanner is equal to new scanner. So here I'll say then enter a flower name to search. I'm asking the user to enter a flower name to search. So string flower name is equals to scanner dot next. Okay, so if flowers dot contains, so which method am I using? I am using contains method. Okay, so if the flower is present, I will say available. So contains method is used to search. Okay, contains method is used to search. Sorry. So yeah. So I will say here it is searching for your element. So I will say daisy. Okay. Sorry, daisy not found. So understood how to use contains method. So contains method is basically used to search a element into the collection. Understood? Understood? Understood how to use contains method? Any doubt in this example? So whenever I'm entering a word over here, okay. So this particular word will be completely searched in this collection. This thing will be completely searched into the collection. If that particular name is present, it gives you true and your if block gets executed. And if it is not present, it gives you false and your else block gets executed. Understood? The working of contains method. Okay. So these was your example methods of array list class. Okay. So in the similar way, try out some examples. If you're unable to get any outputs, let me know. Okay. Thank you, buddies. This was your session for the day. Once again, happy Holi for everyone.